I've got the food. I've got the biscuits. I've got them, right? There's none hidden. Key. There's no hidden food. I've got the biscuits here. Ready? Good. Can we tell everybody how you're doing? You're going to tell everyone about your allergies. You need to update them. Yeah? Should we tell everybody about your allergies? About your hay fever and your red nose. Your Rudolph nose. The hay fever has gone, hasn't it? Yeah, you're no longer coughing and sneezing because the pollen count's dropped. So that's all good, isn't it? Yeah, good. So hay fever is gone, so that's all good. And now you can probably tell that his nose is not red. He doesn't have any pink patches on his nose. He's not been licking at his paws, which was one of the things that he was doing with his allergies last year, which caused paw infections. So he hasn't been doing that. And I've got no real signs that his allergies are back, which is really, really good. Are you feeling itchy at all? Are you itchy? Where? Where are you itchy? Is it in your ear? So that's the only place he's actually been scratching at. I don't know if it's actually an itch or what it is, but he had a little bit of a scabby patch in the inner corner of this ear, which was making him itch it. But it's not an ear infection. The vet had a look inside and just said it was a little bit dirty. So I've got a solution to squeeze into his ear, give him a good ear rub just to clean his ears out. So around August, September time last year, he had lots of patches along his back and on his belly and everywhere. If you just touched him a little bit, it would start the tickle and then his back leg would start going and he'd want to itch it. But none of that now. So diet-wise, he is still on the whitefish for his meals. The dehydrated whitefish. Yeah, that's your dinner. And yeah, dinner. And your treats are still ostrich, kangaroo, and goat. But I've been introducing other treats at the moment. So you probably saw he had a waffle made with buckwheat flour instead of grain flour, so not introducing any grains. And that went through fine. No itchiness, no red patches. He's had some of his greenies toothbrush things that he really loves. That's one of the very few treats I give him that aren't single ingredient. And only because he really, really loves them. He gets so excited for them. But he doesn't get them very often. And I did introduce a salmon treat. Salmon sausage. And I did see a little pink patch appear on his nose. Yeah. That was about 2 days after he had the salmon sausage, that I noticed the pink patch. So I haven't given him one since. The pink patch is gone. So I think salmon might be an allergen for you. Yeah, it's not good, is it? So it makes sense that salmon could be an allergen because he's been having salmon for many years now. He's had salmon oil in every single raw meal for quite a few years. And salmon as an actual fish in a lot of his foods as well. So he has had a lot of salmon over the years. And that's how you can develop an allergy, by having something a lot. You won't have an allergy for something you've never had before. So yes, Key is not getting any salmon oil. We're steering clear of salmon, which is a shame because it's good for you. But there is an algae which produces the omega-3 that they get from salmon oil. I'm not sure if it's okay for dogs, but I will look into it to see whether I can introduce that to his diet so that you can still get omega-3, which is not through salmon. Another treat I've introduced is his pork and beef sausage, which is what this is here. Hang on, no, back up. Too close now. This is the pork and beef sausage. And he's been having this for a few days, and we've not seen any pink patches on his nose, so it doesn't look like pork or beef are an allergen for him. I would have preferred a sausage that was one protein, but unfortunately it's a bit hard to come by. So food-wise, Key gets 2 scoops of his dehydrated whitefish at lunch, and then for dinner, on a day where he hasn't exercised quite as much, he will get 5.5 scoops, so that's a total of 7.5 scoops in a day. And if he has done lots of exercise for his dinner, he will get 6 scoops of his food, so that's 8 scoops in a day. Plus he gets a few biscuits for his breakfast, and then he'll get his treat at lunch with his 2 scoops, which is usually a carrot. And then he'll have a treat after dinner, which is his pudding. I do want to get him back onto raw, but at the moment I'm still trying to eliminate different proteins. I don't want to stick him back on that and then be stuck because he starts reacting to different foods. Since I filmed the beginning of this video, we've had a development on the allergy front, which you can probably see him doing right now. Is he had a whimsy treat on Tuesday, and it was a treat that I was planning to reintroduce because he's had them before and he's liked them. But within 24 hours he started licking his lips a lot and rubbing his face with his paws. So I think it was the whimsy's treat. I think that's another allergy for him. The right side of his gums along here is kind of pink, a darker pink than it should be. The left side is fine, but it's the right side that's bothering him the most. So it's been a couple days and I'm hoping it will start to clear up. Do you want to go rubbing your face? See your chin itching. Oh, leave it, Key. Key. You just make your gums sore. Hey, no, 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 leave it. Oh, not nice, is it? Hey? Oh, good boy. See, that side's nice and clear and normal pink, but this side is just a little bit red. It's looking a bit red. Poor boy. I did contact the vet and ask for some advice, and they just recommended a course of Apoquel, which is the anti-itch medication. I don't really want to put him on it. I want to combat his allergies non-medically so that I can actually understand them more and know what's causing them and how long the flare-ups will last for. So if he has another one in the future, I'll know how it's going to play out. And the vet didn't actually call me back to tell me when it was ready, so that was yesterday, and we haven't got the Apoquel. So it's currently just dealing with the itching. I don't like seeing him in discomfort, but we need to get to the bottom of his allergies, know what's causing them, so that we can get to a point where he doesn't have any flare-ups, so we know what food to avoid. So hopefully the itching won't last too much longer, and then we will definitely avoid whimsy's treats. And then we can continue reintroducing treats slowly. I don't know for certain that this pouring and licking is an allergy, but it's exactly the same as what he was doing last year when he was having all of his paw infections and allergy back then. And I did think that the lip licking and the pouring of his face was a soothing technique, because they will lick their lips in order to soothe away discomfort. But now that I've seen it on its own without actually any visible pain areas like a paw infection like he had before, it makes me think that actually the lip licking is just really itchy gums or an itchy tongue, which makes sense because it was a treat he ate, so came in contact with his mouth. That's where we are now. Kind of back to square one with the treats and the food. So hopefully soon he'll be back to normal again. Have you got anything to add, Key? Have you got anything to add about your diet and your allergies? Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so cute. Have you got anything to add about your diet and your allergies? You got anything to say? I've said a lot. It's your turn. Wave your paw. Good boy. Can you say thanks for watching? Say thanks for watching. Say thank you.